Welcome. Allow me to reintroduce myself since I use color and I never use color. Today is going to be a colorful eye makeup tutorial. I used Jackie Aina's new collab palette with Anastasia Beverly Hills. If there's anyone that could compel me to step outside my neutral comfort zone and use color, it's Jackie. You'll see me freak out during the tutorial because it's the first time I actually used it. So just the color payoff, how beautiful the colors are, you'll hear a lot of gasping. Okay, let's start the tutorial. To begin, I'm gonna use the YSL Touche Eclat Blur Primer. This has been my favorite primer lately, and I'm not really even into primers like that. So for a look like this, I want to use a matte foundation with the option to make it high coverage. So I'm going to use the YSL All Hours foundation, and the color I'm using is BD65. I'm going to apply this with a beauty blender. They actually just extended this to 40 shades. But what I like about the All Hours foundation is that it's matte, but it's a comfortable matte. You know, I'm really picky about matte foundations, and you have the option to make it more light coverage or buildable for more high coverage. I'm gonna go for like a medium full coverage for this look. So just taking the beauty blender, I'm gonna start stippling that into my skin. And of course, you know, I always opt for a foundation that's about half shade to one shade darker than my complexion. It's really rare to be able to find a matte foundation where you have the option to make it light coverage. This is just so lightweight, it's oil-free. It's so funny how much deeper my complexion is on my body than my face. Like, this is an exact match for my body, but my face is so much lighter. So to highlight and give this a little dimension, I'm gonna go in with the Pixi concealer. The color that I'm using is called Warm. It's a really good affordable option for concealer that works really nicely. Just gonna dab this on under my eyes. So again, with the beauty blender, I'm gonna take the pointy end and just blend that out. So for this look, we're going a little heavy on the contour and highlight just because we're using color, it's dramatic. I want the whole thing to be dramatic. So going in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation stick. I'm just gonna contour the usual spots. I can always add more if necessary, but I think that this is gonna be just enough. I haven't done a highlight and contour like this in a minute. Kind of miss it. I forget how nice it actually looks in pictures and video. Now, of course, I'm gonna set my under eyes, and actually I think I'm gonna use this to protect my under eye area when I'm putting on my, my eyeshadow. This is by Pixi, it's their translucent setting powder. I've been using this one a lot lately, I really like it. I'm gonna do this very lightly. Since we are working with a matte base, I don't need too much powder, especially because I'm on the dry side. So I'm actually gonna skip blush this time. I wanna concentrate all the color on the eyes, but I am gonna bronze and highlight. I'm so excited about this palette. This is Eman's collab with Catrice. It is a contour highlight, well, not contour. It's really a highlight palette. So you've got a bronze, a champagne, a gold, and like a white gold. So let's take this big fluffy brush, and I'm gonna dip into the bronze shade first. It's called Maple. And with this, I'm just gonna kind of do an all over wash. Oh, so pretty. I wanna mix these two right here, the champagne and the gold, and use that to highlight. Oof, that's so pretty. All right, that's it for the base. Like I said, simple, matte, dramatic contour, a lot of highlight. We're moving on to eyes. So for my eyeshadow, I know everyone got their hands on this palette. It's Jackie Aina's collab with Anastasia Beverly Hills. Huge collab, congrats, Jackie. Not surprisingly, we have a stunning collection of colors here. I like the balance of neutrals and standout colors. I think that that was a brilliant move. There's enough of everything to do pretty much any look. So I'm very excited to use this. This will be the first time I'm using it. I didn't even practice a colorful look. Ballsy. So with a blending brush, let's begin with ginger right here. It's this color, the bottom right-hand corner. So with this, of course, gotta start out with a neutral base. And even this neutral is like crazy color payoff. So just to lay down a nice base that I can build over with these gorgeous colors. I have a pretty good idea of what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna try to do like a purple, red, orange blend. I love purple and orange together. I think it's beautiful. Again, as kind of more of a base, I'm gonna go in with pinker, because I don't wanna just jump right in with a brighter color just yet. But this is kind of in between bright and neutral. Oh, such a pretty color. So one thing I can definitely say about this palette is the color payoff is insane. Okay, so before I move on, because I'm about to get crazy with these colors, I'm gonna take a little bit of this setting powder and just dab it under my eyes. And we can re-highlight later. I just don't want any fallout. Yeah, it's good. I love the name of this. Let's go right into Shookington here. What a name. She cracks me up. So this, I'm just gonna go over pinker. And actually this will extend into the center of the lid because it's a nice, what do you call it? Shimmer color. So we'll work that into the center there. Oh my God, that's so pretty. I think this might be my favorite color in the palette. So the parts that I'm putting just on the center of the lid are turning out more shimmery. And then the parts I'm mixing with pinker are kind of just getting to be a darker purple. I think I want to take this little guy and go into Big Wig. It's a more matte purple because I want to do a little more contouring in the crease and really get that nice purple. So really I'm just working this at the outer corner and extending into the crease. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do with that red. I was trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with Wigglies. I know what I'm gonna do with that. So let's go into the other side and add more of Big Wig. And I'm using this smaller smudge brush to really just get precise contour as opposed to like overall color. So now I'm a little nervous to do this because it might be like a really intense color. But I really want to use Wigglies. So actually I'm just going to use this brush again. This color is just too pretty not to use right here, Wigglies. And then I'm just going to use this to blend. Oh man, that's nice. So I'm blending this into the inner corner. It's adding that touch of red. Man, that's so pretty. So just starting at the center of my crease, connecting with that darker purple and then blending inward. I wonder what happens if we mix these two. All right, tip, mix Zam and Wigglies for a gorgeous color. It makes kind of like a coppery shade, which Where do we want to put this? Probably the inner corner. That's so pretty. Oh my God. Wow, this is so pretty. So what I think I'm gonna do is now mix Zam and Soleil and just get even more highlight in this inner corner. And then I think I'm gonna just go back in with a little more Shookington to amp up the purple. So nice. I'm trying to decide between Wigglies and Shookington for the under eye, but I think I'm gonna do this one because we got plenty of purple. I wanna add more of that shimmery red orange. Oh my God, that's so pretty. Damn. That gradient effect. So I'm just gonna wipe off all of this. All right, so now I definitely want to add a little more definition in the eyes. So I'm going to take my 1.5mm pencil from Hourglass and first line the inner rim of the top lash line. And you know what the hell, the bottom too. Okay, moving on to the mascara. So usually for a look like this, I would throw some false lashes on just because it's so dramatic. But you know, I'm not a fan of false lashes like that. So instead, I'm just gonna get the false lash effect with the YSL Faux mascara. This I've been using for years on and off. I used to use this so much and I was always so impressed with how much volume and length it would give me. The formula is nice and conditioning too. It always feels like it never feels dry. It's really rare to find a mascara that gives this much volume and length in one product. All right, I gotta polish up these brows. So I'm gonna take the Hourglass Arch eyebrow pencil and just fill in these bald spots. Like, what is happening right now? I'm shedding so bad. So I'm just following the overall shape, but just making them a little bit fuller. And then just a little bit of brow gel, also using the Arch brow gel from Hourglass. Just to keep them in place. All right, finally for the lips, keeping it super simple, using a beautiful nude gloss. I don't know why I put this away for so long. I just picked it up again. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. I should be using it more. It's from Persona Cosmetics and the color is called Honey. It's a really nice glossy nude. Warm glossy. I don't know why I don't vibe with like pink gloss, pink nudes. I like a warmer nude. And that's it, you guys. I finally used color. I hope you're happy. I'm happy. I think this is so pretty and I'm so happy I did this. Thank you, Jackie and Anastasia Beverly Hills, for creating a beautiful palette. I hope you guys love this look. If there's anything else you want to see, please leave it down in the comments below and I'll see you in my next video.